Om Shanti everyone. Welcome to day 4 of Inner Powers for the series 21 Day Goal to Heal Thyself. So, in this week, we have been discussing the inner powers which we have and which we can use in our everyday life to heal ourselves. We understood the main seed which can be used to heal ourselves are positive thoughts and positive affirmations for ourselves and others. And also, if we invoke our original virtues, which are love, peace, happiness, wisdom, and truth, we will be able to empower ourselves day by day, and we will be seeing the change and seeing that our soul is getting healed. Today, on the day 4, we will we will cover about the power to tolerate. We will understand whether tolerance is a power or a weakness, and we will also understand what tolerance actually means and why it is very important to tolerate in our everyday life. So before discussing on the power to tolerate to heal ourselves, we will start with a short meditation. Let's sit back and relax. Imagine yourself in a garden. You can feel the fresh breeze while imagining ourselves sitting in the garden. Let's breathe in fresh air and breathe out the stress of the day. Let's breathe in peace and breathe out worries. Let's breathe in happiness and breathe out any negativity we have within us. I feel myself as a calm soul, relaxed soul, loveful soul. I see myself as a peaceful soul. I am ocean of peace. I am ocean of love. I let go of any negativity I'm holding for myself. I let go of the hurt. I imagine myself being a gardener of my mind. I am accompanied by God. I and God is the gardener of my mind. I understand that to get a good fruit, the seeds should be very powerful and good. Similarly, if I want happiness, love, bliss in my life, my seeds of thoughts should be positive, compassionate. The seeds of my thoughts should be full of love and good wishes, not only for myself but also for others. My thoughts should be full of love, peace, and happiness for myself and others. Because whatever seeds I sow now, the same fruit I will get later. I water these seeds of good wishes and pure feelings with love, peace, and happiness. I take power from God to water my seeds with His virtues. Because these seeds, the quality of these seeds will be my fruit in my life. So what I want in my life, such kind of seeds I should sow in my mind. I understand I create my own destiny with my thoughts. In my beautiful mind, I remove any weed, that is, I remove any negative thoughts about myself or others, so that my garden or my mind looks very beautiful and it will be pleasing to me. Thank you so much. So today's virtue which we want to understand is power of tolerance, right? So before we know how to imbibe this power, we should ask ourselves, what is tolerance, right? If you read the definition here, the power of tolerance is the ability to respond to external and internal events positively and not getting affected by them. So if I ask myself now and I say, I have been tolerating whole of my life, like I have been tolerating the other person, then ask yourself, was I affected after tolerating them? Was I considering tolerating and suppression as the same thing? To understand the power of tolerance, let's imagine a soul whom we think we have been tolerating since a long time now. Recall that soul. Say, if I was tolerating the soul, I would have been trying to see the reason why they behaved in a certain way to me, right? So in our daily life, we tolerate a person and we say to ourselves that I'm tolerating this person enough now and I cannot do it anymore, right? I might not show that response to the other person. I might be quiet and telling myself that I'm tolerating this person enough. But is our mind stable up after that? We still have a pool of thoughts in the back of our mind, right? And this can be with any of the person. We might be tolerating our family person. We might be thinking that we are tolerating some of our friends or our colleagues. So if we ask ourselves, how many souls are we tolerating and why should I be tolerating them? So if you see this example, even though we say that we are tolerating them, but but we are just being silent on the level of our words and actions. we might not be replying them with the harsh words as they are. So basically, we are tolerating them externally but not internally here. Because after that situation, we have a lot of thoughts in our mind. And say, if after 6 months or something, there again came a situation where I had to tolerate the other person, and again I might be quiet through my mouth, but still I'm creating a storm of thoughts in my mind which is affecting me and my health. And slowly, we start increasing the pressure inside our mind, and we become a pressure cooker over a time of 2 to 3 years or more. And there comes a time that when we are not able to tolerate anymore, as in we are not able to handle that pressure we had within ourselves, and we might burst one day, right? And that will be a very ugly scene in our lives because we feel that we have tolerated enough of this person now and we cannot tolerate anymore. But that is not tolerance, that was suppression. I was taking in their input, and instead of resolving the solution at that moment, we prolonged that solution for more than 10 years or maybe more, and that started becoming an inner burden for us. Let's start with a short meditation, and we will see how we can use the power of tolerance to not only heal ourselves but also heal the other soul. Let's sit comfortably and imagine ourselves at a serene place. I imagine myself as a point, as an eternal being who is shining bright in all the situations. I imagine myself being the luckiest star. I invoke the spiritual powers within me. I invoke the power of tolerance, the power of true love. Love is within me. Love is the original nature of the soul. I understand in love there are no expectations. We are accepting of everyone in love. I see myself as a loveful soul accompanied by ocean of love. I imagine myself as an ocean of love. As God accepts me how I am, I too expect nothing from anyone. I accept each family member as they are. I accept all my friends as they are. I have no expectation from anyone. I connect myself with God and fill myself with His powers of love. I am becoming an ocean of love. Now, imagining myself being an ocean of love who is accepting of everyone, I recall a situation which I have been tolerating since a long time. The situation can be with someone in family or friends or at work. I ask myself what I have been tolerating since a long time. Which soul I have been tolerating since a long time. Now I ask myself what was the reason of their such behavior. I try to reflect and see their perspective. I ask myself, what were they looking for which resulted in this behavior? Were they looking for love, peace, or my time? Now I take powers from God and give them what they were looking for with my vision of that I am an ocean of love. In the same situation, I ask myself, which quality of mine I would have used to avoid that situation. I accept that quality as a gift from God. I reflect, how could I have behaved differently with the dear one to avoid the situation. I let God fill me with those powers or virtues. I thank that soul for acting as a messenger to teach me what was lacking in me. Now I understand power of tolerance is not about suppression but understanding what they need in the situation and what I need in the situation. We understand that power of tolerance can be used not only to heal myself but also others. But it needs this reinforcement and practice over time, again and again. and understanding their perspective also. Thank you so much for joining us today. Tomorrow we will also have a meditation to see how we can use the power of tolerance and try it and practice it again to heal ourselves and to heal others soul. Thank you so much for joining us today. In the comment section below, you will find a link to a Google Doc where you can review our session or you can tell us the topics you want to be covered in the next sessions. Thank you so much for joining us today. Om Shanti. Have a great day tomorrow. And tomorrow, if that situation arises again, we will try to see what is they are lacking that we can give to solve the situation. Om Shanti.